You're watching From the Heart with John Willard.
Hi friends, John Willard here, the gentleman poet, storyteller, and NACA contributor, back for another show and more bone-chilling truth. If you can't load up and come to the Ozarks, then come. Take the journey with me. Blooms are all aglow, soft drafts of perfumed light, blue sky, white sun, and rolling green hills. Wind blowing makes the treetops talk. The changing seasons pull us like a magnet to new adventure. Self-esteem is at the heart of all human relations and activity. Think of this new twist on an old saying. If I give a hungry woman a fish, she won't be hungry. But if I teach her how to fish, she'll never be hungry. But if I create conditions within which she teaches herself how to fish, she'll never be hungry, and she may have enhanced self-esteem. A hungry man given food is no longer hungry, but he does not necessarily have any better feeling about his own ability to feed himself. This is not to say that we should not be generous. It is only to point out that these acts do not inevitably lead to increased self-esteem. It's my experience of doing and being something I formerly did not feel capable of, that which leads me to feel increased self-esteem. So I can create conditions within which it is easier for them to enhance their own self-esteem. If we were born to make manifest the glory that is within us, it is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I remember as a young man my love of construction, and to do the task of building homes and apartments from the ground up, I would have to lose any fear of heights. This is what I love to do. Some were 1, 2, and then even 3 stories high. I always ask myself, who am I to be and not to be? I wanted to follow the impulses of my heart. I realized that my fear of heights was a reflection of my fear of life. As I stood 30 feet above the ground, getting ready to walk the 3 1/2 inch wide plate, knowing I had to go 40 feet on the 3 1/2 inch plate before there would be anything wider to stand on. I always said, who will play your music if you don't? Into the unknown I went. I said, who's going to play the music if I don't do it myself? So again, who will play your music if you don't do it yourself? This is your gift. Don't waste it. When we reach this moment of turning in our life, we are often asked to go beyond our skills to do the opposite of what has gone before. If we have been unfocused, then this is the time to focus. If we have been driven to succeed, this is the time for space. And our art may not be music. It may be a quality of caring that we offer, or a capacity to listen deeply to the concerns of others, or simply the wonder and beauty we awaken in the world through a flower or a tree. Creating our lives so that they are a reflection of what we love is child's play for the heart. I enjoy the stories, and when it comes to matters of self-esteem, I have more to fear from my own judgment than from anyone else's. In the inner courtroom of my mind, mine is the only judgment that counts. I can avoid people who have learned the humiliating truth about me, but I cannot avoid myself. Any path is only a path, and there is no affront to oneself or to others in dropping it if that is not what your heart tells you. Then ask yourself, does this path have a heart? If it does, the path is good. If it doesn't, it is of no use. You're not born knowing what your core needs are. I found mine, and everyone can do the same by asking some key questions about what types of experiences brought full fulfillment in the past. What has made life worth living? Self-esteem is the reputation we acquire with ourselves. Integrity is having the courage and self-discipline to live by your inner truth. And what is work with love? It is to weave the cloth that threads drawn from your heart, even as if your beloved were to wear that cloth. It is to sow seeds with tenderness and to reap the harvest with joy, even as if your beloved were to eat the fruit. Work is love made visible, like my mother made. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one pain, I shall have not lived in vain. Friends, I'm out of time, but remember, Nagi always said, when you're good to others, you're best to yourself. You can reach me on Twitter at JohnWillard47. And if you want me to come to your event, well, I still have my dogs, and you know how that is. Remember, it's not what we gain, but what we give that measures the worth of the life we live. Until next time, friends.